Hi guys, Kanuj here from Candytech, and today we are going to do the review for Gionee A1. The smartphone was launched a couple of days back in India for Rs 19,999. The smartphone comes with a 16 megapixel front facing camera. Apart from a good front facing camera, it has a 5.5-inch display and a 4000 mAh battery. So let's find out if it is worth your money. Let's begin our review with the key specs for Gionee A1. The Gionee A1 comes with 5.5-inch full HD AMOLED display. It has Mediatek Helio P10 processor clocked at 2 GHz. There is 4 GB of RAM and 64 GB of storage. At the front there is a 16 megapixel selfie camera, and at the rear we have a Sony IMX 258 13 megapixel rear camera. The smartphone runs on Android Nougat 7.0 with Amigo UI. There is dual SIM support and it weighs 183 grams and has a thickness of 8.3 mm. Gionee A1 design is quite simple. The smartphone has got a home button which has a fingerprint scanner. There is a 16 megapixel camera at the front, and on the sides we have a SIM card tray, and on the other side we have volume rocker and a power button. At the top there is a 3.5mm jack, and at the back we have a 13 megapixel rear camera with concentric ring design and a dual LED flash below it. There is a Gionee logo also below the camera. The design is robust and it feels really solid in hand. At the bottom we have a micro USB port and dual speakers. The front side looks gorgeous with its 5.5-inch Full HD AMOLED display, and it has got a really good brightness. Overall the build quality is really great. The back cover with metallic surface is really smooth and looks premium. The front side with its 2.5D curved glass is also really superb, and the display adds to its beauty. The smartphone looks premium and solid, but at the same time is a bit bulky. Overall the build quality is quite satisfying for the price. Gionee A1 comes with Android Nougat 7.0 along with Amigo 4.0, the latest OS. Whenever you open the smartphone, you are greeted with a new wallpaper, which is really cool. Rather than using the pull down menu, you will have to use the pull up menu to get to the quick access settings on the Gionee A1. If you will go and pull down, you will only see the notifications. That is something which I am not very used to. Jumping to the settings, you will see several options. You have got max audio, fingerprint security, iris scanner and many other options. Moving to more settings, you will find several gesture options. The ones I liked most was to pull your smartphone to your ear and it will answer the call. The other one which I liked was double click to wake up. There is a Moods wallpaper app which allows you to download more wallpapers, and you can use some of the stock wallpapers which are really nice on the Gionee A1. There are plenty of options for you, and you will really enjoy the Moods app on the Gionee A1. Another cool trick is you can swipe on the fingerprint scanner and you will get a quick access bar. It is known as the Edge bar, from where you can navigate. Gionee A1 comes with the swipe keyboard which has got plenty of options, themes and customizations. You can try that out and you will enjoy that. Overall the UI and UX is very smooth. There is hardly any lag or issues. You can open multiple tabs and apps and you will not find the smartphone slowing down. There is plenty of RAM on this one, and you can even open more tabs and continue your work, and I have a lot of applications also open in the background which is actually not slowing down the smartphone. So overall it has a good clean experience, but yes, there are some occasional lags, but definitely the processor and the RAM management on this one is really good. Found that around 2 GB of RAM is always free on the Gionee A1. If you talk of other inbuilt apps like clock and calendar, I found the UI really interesting on the Gionee A1. Let's check out the gaming performance and benchmarks on the Gionee A1. We installed the Asphalt 8 and played the game for almost 30 minutes. The smartphone did got a little hot, but it was not uncomfortable. The smartphone also does well in the gaming and there were hardly any frame drops. The gaming performance moreover was smooth and I enjoyed playing the games on Gionee A1. Gionee A1 is powered by Helio P10 processor, which is not the most powerful processor in this price range. It comes with Mali-T860MP2 GPU. We checked the Anutu and Geek benchmark. On the Geek benchmark, it scored around 709 on single core and 2716 on the multi-core test. And if we speak of the Anutu benchmark, it scored less than 50,000, which is not that great considering it is a smartphone priced at 20k. Let's check out how the Gionee A1 sounds. And this recording is from YouTube, and there is some bit of ambient noise also which you'll hear. The speakers are quite loud, and they have a rich sound, and even the sound from the headphones is really nice. Coming to the camera, the Gionee A1 comes with a 13 megapixel rear camera. The focus system on this one is fast, and it can take good images in the daylight conditions. The camera is able to focus on the subjects easily, and we found that the dynamic range and colors on this one is really good. The camera does struggle somewhat in the low light conditions, and we have taken certain shots in the low light and you will find grain on them. The front selfie camera also is really decent on the Gionee A1 with 16 megapixel fixed focus lens. I have taken a lot of shots on the 16 megapixel front facing camera, and you can have a view on them. The camera has got pro mode, night shot, time lapse and slow motion. You can try these modes out and find out what suits best for your shots. This was taken in the evening, and we got really fine details on the shot, and color separation is also there. Again, shot was in the evening, and we found it have good amount of detail. This was in artificial light, and we found some bit of grain and noise on that one in a macro shot, and we got fair bit of color reproduction in this one. Again, subject separation was good, and it was easy to capture using the rear camera. And details are quite there in the shot, and can even see it is not overexposed or underexposed. This one was in artificial light, and again a bit of grain there in this shot. The key highlight of Gionee A1 is its 16 megapixel front selfie camera. This image was clicked inside and it came nicely. This one was clicked outside, and you can find the color difference between this one and the previous one. This image also we have clicked outdoors, and again the image has got plenty of details. Background is also really nice, and there's plenty of colors also in this one, and we like the image and the details on the 16 megapixel front selfie camera. This one was clicked inside, and we used the flash for this one. Though the colors are a bit undersaturated, the image was quite clear. The Gionee A1 does come with a large 4000 mAh battery, which works all day. It has also got ultra fast charging support, which can charge the battery in 2 hours. The smartphone we have used with the GeoSIM, and we didn't face any issue in terms of connectivity for both voice and data. If we see the major pros for Gionee A1 is its 16 megapixel front camera. There is a 5.5 inch AMOLED display, which is also great. Android Nougat and Amigo 4.0 adds to the user experience. The premium build quality and 4000 mAh battery can make this device easily usable for all day. On the flip side, if you see some of the cons, the processor is not the best in its class. We would have liked a Snapdragon 625 or a 653 in this phone. The smartphone also doesn't come with backlit keys, which could have been an added advantage. The Gionee A1 is slightly bulky. It weighs around 182 grams and also is a bit thick. Gionee A1 also comes with a slightly premium price of 19,999 compared to the competition, but its pros and merits makes the device desirable. So that was all from my side, and do share with me any comments or queries about the Gionee A1 in the comment section below. Do like and subscribe to CandyTech channel if you liked the review, and if you didn't like the review, do share with me your feedback so we can improve the reviews in the next one. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.